So the next question I have is regarding like the way names are structured. So before we went over Ong and how Ong is attached to the first part of the youngest person's name, and then of course a lot of Sherpa people's last name is Sherpa, but I've also seen people that go by Lama as their last name. So I was just wondering if we could, if I could ask how the Sherpa names are sort of structured and decided in that way.
So हाम्रो फर्स्ट नामहरू चाहिँ अब डे अफ द विक अब मन्डे सन्डे यस्तोमा भयो होइन अब
हजुर।
बिचको नाम चाहिँ कसरी
हजुर?
बिचको हाम्रो बिचको नाम भयो भने चाहिँ कसरी
बिचको भन्ने कुरा
अब मेरो दावा याङजी भयो है
अँ
अनि याङजी चाहिँ कसरी
ल यहाँ ओके यो चाहिँ के अरे आफ्नो अब एउटा विचारले जोडेर राख्छ अब जब तपाईँ दावा भनेपछि मन्ड्रेमा जन्मियो
हजुर
त्यही कारणले त दावा चाहिँ अटोमेटिक भयो
हजुर
अब याङजी भनेको खास गरी याङजी चाहिँ होइन कि याङचेन हुनुपर्छ
हजुर
याङचेन भनेको चाहिँ अब सरस्वती भन्ने एउटा देवीको नाम हो
हजुर
अब तपाईँ सोमबारमा जन्मेको केटी अब सरस्वती जस्तो एकदम स्वर राम्रो एकदम ज्ञान पर्फेक्ट अनि दुनियाँलाई सेवा दिनु सक्ने दुनियाँ सेवा खालको एउटा शक्तिशाली केटी होस् भन्ने हिसाबले प्रार्थना गरेर यो नामै राखेको यसमा धेरै कारण छ
हजुर
ओके त्यो जस्तै त्यसै मिलाएर गएको
हजुर हजुर
राम्रो राम्रो शब्दहरू
हजुर So yeah, I think the second word is more optional and then they can give if they want to. But even the second words have meanings. So for example, my name, Dawa Yangzi, that's how I pronounce, but it's a word that is kind of changed in terms of the meaning. So it's supposed to be Yang Chen, which basically is like goddess of knowledge.
Okay.
So it's kind of associated like in that way, and then they just pick like maybe it can be an aspirational like wishing that the daughter is somebody who's like learned and whatever. So that's what he was explaining, and that's why I was laughing. But that's the connection. The middle name is usually optional, and then if they do keep it, then it can just have a meaning depending on like what they aspire the kid to be.
Okay.
Yeah. And the last name Sherpa is so Sherpa हाम्रो सबैजनाको नाम last name Sherpa छ कसको चाहिँ लामा छ त्यो कुरा चाहिँ differentiate
त्यो चाहिँ शेर्पा चाहिँ हाम्रो एउटा जातसँग जोडेको तपाईँ हामी अब हाम्रो नेपालीमा धेरै थाहा छ होइन अब तामाङ गुरुङ शेर्पा भन्ने जस्तो अब धेरै राइलिङ भन्ने जस्तो छ नि त्यसमा तपाईँ हामी शेर्पा भएको कारणले शेर्पा लेखेको कारण त्यही हो अब जस्तै अब धावा याङ्जी शेर्पा भनेपछि तपाईँ कुन जातको हो भनेर सोध्नु परेन शेर्पाले तपाईँले प्रुभ गर्छ त्यो चाहिँ एउटा जातको कारणले हो अब कुनैले लामा लेख्ने कारण चाहिँ शेर्पा माध्यममा फेरि धेरै थरहरू छ अब जस्तै सालाका पिन्दासा लामा जे भन्छ नि त्यस्तो थरहरू छ त्यो थरलाई चिनाउनुको लागि लामा राखेको त्यो एउटा त्यसको कारण के छ भनेदेखि त्यो लामा भन्ने बित्तिकै यो चाहिँ फेरि छेउ पर्ने लामा चाहिँ होइन एउटा जातको हिसाबले लामा राखेको अब यो चाहिँ कुनसँग बिहे गर्न मिल्छ कुनसँग बिहे गर्न मिल्दैन कहाँबाट छुटेको रहेछ भन्ने एउटा यसले चाहिँ फाइदा ल्याउँछ त्यही कारणले अब स्पेसल थरलाई फोकस दिएर लेख्नेहरूले चाहिँ अब दावा याङ्जी लामा के लामा होला अनि अब जातको हिसाबले फोकस दिएर लेख्नेहरू चाहिँ शेर्पा लेख्छ अब कुनैले दुवै लेख्छ होला दावा याङ्जी लामा शेर्पा पनि लेख्न सक्छ ओके
So basically in Nepal, like there's a lot of ethnic cultures and ethnic groups. It kind of associates with like which ethnic group you are.
Okay.
So it's a common practice. Basically, like anybody who's Sherpa is all from that community, ethnic community. And then anybody who's Rai or who's Limbu, it's a common practice across the Himalayan communities because that associates you with a tribe or a culture, right? So Sherpa is similar. Within Sherpa, like if you've heard them kind of use the word Lama, it's because they are associating themselves with the clan.
Okay.
So Sherpa has, I think, across maybe 12 clans.
Yeah.
Sub-clans and clans. I think there's 4 or 5 main clans, and then under that there is different sub-clans.
Okay.
And the way it is structured is that people who are within the same sub-clan, I can share the structure with you later, but people who are within the same sub-clan are seen as brothers.
Okay.
So you cannot marry within that clan. And then people who are like across different clans, you can like marry like, you know, if you can marry across different clans. But whoever is like within the same clan, you're automatically seen as a brother.
Okay.
So anybody who's within like my clan, so I'm from Kambache,
Okay.
and anybody who's within Kambache, I see them as brother directly, or sister.
Okay.
So we are on the same, you share the same blood lineage basically. So,
Okay. Okay, cool. Those are the different roos, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yeah, that's the clan.
Okay.